So during the networking session, I invite you all to share contact information to allow for follow-up and relationship building after the event. So the networking session is more than an informal chat. This is a great opportunity to share ideas and suggestions for the Women's Forest Congress consideration. So on the screen, you do see the questions or the prompts that we would like you all to discuss within your breakout session. So the first question or discussion topic is share stories on how the individual or their organization is supporting more women and those from underrepresented groups to achieve leadership. What are ways you or your organization can support more women to achieve leadership roles? And what things would attendees need or want to help them move up the ladder? For an example, mentorship, leadership training, networking opportunities, etc. So in capturing your ideas, we will be using the Jamboard, which is here on the screen. And so you can hover over the QR code in order to get to the Jamboard. And so what we will do is we'll have breakout rooms for 5 to 7 people, and you will be randomly assigned to the room. There will not be a facilitator in the room. We will give you a 5-minute warning when we will be closing the breakout rooms. And if you have any questions, we will be happy to entertain those questions now. All right, well, Amy is going to send us to our breakout rooms. And again, we will give you a 5-minute warning before we join back in the larger group. Happy networking. So I first want to say, understand that your voices do matter. And we do take all of your thoughts and ideas into consideration as we create a safe space where each of us feels seen, heard, and valued. And so I was looking at the Jamboard as you all were putting your responses in, and there were 3 that really stood out to me. All of them were great, but there were 3 that I wanted to highlight again. And so first one was showcasing stories to show who is in your organization and how their identities impact their work. And so again, telling stories, telling our stories is important, and understanding again that representation does matter. And a lot of times what I tell my students is sometimes you can't be what you don't see. And so we truly do have to make sure that that representation is there. Also, someone said starting Women Plus in the state's Forest Service, which is great. Those identity groups to really come around and have that place and space where you can be your authentic self. And then actively collaborate across departments with early career programs from the start and valuing the participants as whole people and their work as quote unquote real work at all levels. And so I think it's very important, again, that we do ideate, we share these ideas, but also how do we implement them in order to move the sector forward. So it has been so nice serving as your facilitator today, but I do have a call to action before we depart. Please mark your calendar for the Women's Forest Congress virtual gathering on December the 6th. We need your help to ensure we're able to host these upcoming events. So our call to action, we are actively seeking sponsorships. If you or your organization would like to sponsor the Women's Forest Congress, please email us at info@womensforestcongress.org or reach out to any of the steering committee members directly. Are you or a colleague attending the SAF convention next month in Sacramento, California? Well, the Women's Forest Congress will host a Women in Natural Resources meetup on Friday, October the 27th. If you'd like to be involved in the planning and execution of this meetup, please reach out to Amy Doty at info@womensforestcongress.org. getting involved and moving the Women's Forest Congress and the declaration within your organizations and networks. We are so grateful for those taking steps to share information in their local communities and networks. Don't forget to follow us on our social media and join our LinkedIn networking group. Now, before we depart, we'd love to hear from you one more time. Please share via the word cloud what's one thing you took away from today's event. And so you can hover your phone over the QR code, or you can type in slido.com and put in that number, and then it will prompt you to this word cloud here. Diversity. Together we can do more. I'm not alone. Job availability. This group is so encouraging, energized. There are so many of us, and we can change the sector tomorrow. Collaboration is key. The future looks bright. Lift someone up younger than you. Look for good examples. This is a safe place to talk about diversity, opportunity, new ideas, networking, mentorship. So with what you have learned today, your charge is to lift other women up as you climb, because there is enough room at the top for everyone, for each of us to be successful, to thrive, and to live in our purpose. Believe in yourself. We look forward to seeing you on December the 6th. And until next time, have a great day, and we will see you soon.